Yes people, and welcome back to the channel. Today we have got another little modification to do to the 790 Duke. Now, something the Duke suffers with is a really choppy throttle, especially at low down speeds. It's where the bike is run so lean from the factory, and it's choppy. It's really choppy down low in the rev range. So when you're around town, it's really choppy. So I've been looking at just little simple modifications that are cheap to try and improve this. So I was online the other day and I've looked at a lot of reviews on the Racetorx throttle spacers. So they're tiny little throttle spacers that go in here and they take up all the play in the throttle, and it's meant to make a massive improvement to the throttle response. Obviously you're still going to have a little bit of chop afterwards because of that's the map, that's how it comes from KTM. So even if this can just make a slight improvement, I will be really happy. So what we need for the job is a cross-headed screwdriver, obviously the throttle spacers, and of course a Lando Norris Monster Energy. Monster, if you're watching and you like what you're seeing, sponsor me. I haven't looked how you do this job, so we're winging it. So come along with me and let's see how it goes. But from my understanding, we have to take out that screw and that screw, and then that takes this apart, and I believe they slip in there. So let me take it apart and then I'll bring you back and we'll see where we're at. Okay, you're all laughing at me, I can tell you are. First things first, we have to take off the bar end mirrors. So what we need for that is a 5mm Allen. So we'll start off by loosening these off. Terrible to do one-handed. I'll come back. Okay, let's start again. So that is the bar end mirror removed. Put it safely to one side so you don't step on it. And then we'll proceed with taking out the two screws. So that is the two screws now out of the throttle. Do you call it throttle body? Throttle controller? It's these two here, and noted they've both got Loctite on them. So when you reapply them, make sure you use some Loctite. So let me pull the throttle body apart and have a look what we're up to. This just lifts off like so, and then that allows you to pull the throttle body, the throttle grip away. So I'll come back when I work out how they go in. They're a little fiddly, but if you can see that, I've added one to either side. Now in the pack it comes with 4. So let me just try it like that, and then if we have to add any more we will. So let's have a look. Look at that now. I know it's not tightened up, but that has taken the play out the throttle, and no, that one's disappeared. Wait there a second. It hasn't disappeared, it's actually on the grip, so that was all good, but it looked like it had disappeared. So we slide that back in. Maybe we could get one more in there, I don't know. Difficult trying to do this all one-handed, so bear with. But put that back over, and then we have to install the screws back. So I'll do that. Remember to put Loctite on them because you don't want them coming loose. So Loctite on. So difficult to do one-handed. I'll come back to you. That's number 2 with a blue Loctite on. I'll try and show you. So that's that going in there. And make sure they are nice and tight. There's still a bit of play in the throttle. Does feel a lot stiffer though. Last but not least, we put the bar end mirror back on. All you need to do the Racetorx throttle spacers is obviously the Racetorx throttle spacers themselves, Loctite, cross-headed screwdriver and a 5mm Allen bolt, but you won't need that unless you have bar end mirrors yourself. I obviously haven't got time to go out on the bike right now, so in the comments below I will let you know at the weekend what my actual thoughts are and if it's an improvement. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment and subscribe down below. Coming up soon, I will do a service video on how to service a 790 Duke, because obviously we're coming to the end of the season now, so I'll change the oil out, the filters out and all the strainers, and I'll take you guys along with me. As I say, it could save you a lot of money with servicing your own KTM 790 Duke. So thank you for watching, I appreciate it a lot. See you on the next one, guys. But all the free play, or a lot of the free play, seems to have gone now, so I'll report back once I've actually been able to get out and ride the bike. Thanks. Also guys, the spacers, the throttle spacers, are not a lot of money either, so if it makes a big improvement, it'd definitely be worth it. I think they were about £8 and a couple of pounds for delivery, so all in all it was about £10, so it's quite a cheap mod, and hopefully it sorts out a bit of the choppy throttle. Thanks for watching, cheers.